Angel Reese boarded a private jet. My goodness. For a postseason trip hours after missing Chicago's 91-86 season finale loss to the Liberty on Thursday night, as seen in a video on her TikTok.
Angel Reese was absent from a Sky game due to a fictitious injury. People are astonished when, hours later, they see her dancing on TikTok as if she were trying out for a music video. Please, this is not the first time that Angel has done something similar. However, what are your thoughts? Is it an explanation for an injury, or just drama queen behavior?
She wants the hell out of Chicago, I guess, after drowning her teammates publicly. It's weird. You want out, but you're the one that actually did it. Maybe she did it to find her way out of town. Maybe that was the master plan. But this hurt back is been, of course, under some scrutiny. Some people have questioned the hurt back as to maybe the back's just not that hurt at all. She just didn't want to play. She tapped out. She quit. However you...
The hypocrisy in this situation is unbelievable. So let's examine it further. In Chicago's season-ending game, Angel Reese did not play, officially recorded as unwell or injured. According to reports, there had a persistent back issue. A backache. All okay, all right. Back injuries are dangerous. Careers are terminated. Here's the issue, though. A few hours later, Angel shared a TikTok of herself twerking, bending over and dancing.
As we know, she missed the last game of the year. Let's check just to be sure that we've got all of our ducks in a row here. Let's just take a look. She missed the last game. It was Thursday against the New York Liberty. Yep, okay, right there. Let me scroll down. She missed with a D&D injury/illness. Now, it's our understanding that, of course, she's got some kind of a back injury, correct?
Let's set the record straight. You're not too hurt to dance on social media, but you're too hurt to play professional basketball. After that, you record it on your own and upload it. In essence, you're daring others to criticize you. People start to wonder if the injury is real because of this kind of stuff. Angel Reese is at the epicenter of the maelstrom once more.
Missed this guy's final 3 games of the season due to a lingering back injury, in quotes, posted a TikTok video of her and her friend embarking on a getaway amid the star forward's strained relationship with the team. So, let's go over here. This is... Whoa, what happened? No. Let's go back. There we go. Okay. So, let me stop this. This is Angel right there. This is the friend in the back. And Angel's doing all kinds of hunching and whatever. Got her back in the air.
Trashed her in the comments right away. Words like attention seeker, phony, and selfish were used frequently. Others were questioning, if she can bend and dance like that, why couldn't she give this guy 20 minutes? They do have a point, to be honest. You cannot broadcast a video demonstrating that you're back. Isn't that terrible after informing supporters that you are sidelined due to a bad back? This has nothing to do with detesting Angel Reese. It has to do with responsibility. Credibility problems already plague the WNBA. When a player is caught living it up after missing a game due to an injury, it gives the league a bad impression. In the meantime, Caitlin Clark is out there getting shoved every other possession, taking elbows to the face, and yet showing up for every game. That's the difference. While the other checks out and dances for TikTok, one player perseveres. And let's face it, Angel has a history of this sort of behavior. She transferred from Maryland because her teammates apparently didn't appreciate her attitude, publicly criticizing her own squad when things weren't going her way. Drama followed her everywhere when she returned to LSU. She is then benched in the professional league for remarks that are harmful to the team. It is a polite way of suggesting that she spoke too much. Therefore, it doesn't seem odd to others when they witness her fabricating or at least embellishing an ailment in order to miss work. Putting Angel first and the team second seems to be precisely what she has been doing all along. The unfortunate thing is that she is completely unaware of the harm this causes to her reputation. Contrast that with Caitlin Clark now. She was sent to the Wolves last season. Players openly state that they wanted to send a message by roughing her up, And there are hard fouls and constant trash talk. What action did Caitlyn take? She continued to play. She didn't remove any games. She offered no justifications. She refrained from posting TikToks that flaunted her team's defeat. She simply appeared. People claim that Angel is not Caitlin Clark because of this. Stats aren't even important. It has to do with attitude. Caitlyn is aware of her obligations to the league, her team, and her supporters. She seemed to be more preoccupied with the camera than the court, Angel. Additionally, developing that reputation is risky while attempting to pursue a career in professional athletics. Don't misunderstand, Angel is talented. She has demonstrated moments of domination in the paint and is tall and athletic. However, skill alone is insufficient at the professional level. The WNBA is full of talented players. Discipline makes a difference. Professionalism makes a difference. Angel is currently failing both tests. From the beginning, even her connection with the sky has been difficult. According to reports, she was dissatisfied, wanted to leave, and felt that her teammates didn't get along with her. It didn't help to publicly criticize the team. Then, due to an unexplained back injury, she misses the final 3 games of the season. The next thing you know, she's dancing, laughing, and sharing videos on a private jet as if she's having the time of her life. Are you aware of how fans see that? It appears like you are quitting. She didn't seem to care enough to persevere. And that's the worst image to convey in a sport where toughness is crucial. Let's now discuss the league, as the WNBA is also partially to fault. When something like this occurs, how can the commissioner's office not intervene? Where is the responsibility? The standard is where? The league ought to at least inquire if a player avoids games and then boasts about their health on the internet. Silence instead. As usual, the situation is exacerbated by that double standard. Every game, Caitlin Clark is hacked to the ground, and the referees ignore the call. The league shrugs when Angel republishes TikToks and skips games. Does the frustration of supporters make sense? The WNBA appears to play favorites because of the obvious inconsistencies. And let's not overlook the obvious problem. Angel Reese adores being noticed. She thrives on it. She initially uploaded the video for that reason. She was aware that it would cause a sensation. She played on the fact that others would gossip. Here's the problem, though. Attention without output eventually becomes stale. Fans become weary of justifications. Teams become weary of drama. Ultimately, all that remains is an athlete who caused more harm than good. Now, the entire situation was met with a harsh response on the internet. Her bad shooting nights earned her the nickname Brick Queen. Others advised her to give up basketball and focus entirely on her career as a TikTok influencer. Some even made the joke that she would be a perfect fit for laying bricks at Subway, which was hiring. Perhaps harsh, but by providing the ammunition, Angel laid the groundwork for that criticism. And this is the point at which Angel finds the Caitlin Clark analogy most hurtful. Caitlin manages her image by performing on the court because she doesn't provide that type of ammunition. She does receive criticism, but it's for being overly competitive or bringing the league too much attention, not for leaving her team to dance on TikTok. This does not imply that Caitlin is flawless. Although she knows the assignment, play hard, show up, and gain respect, no athlete is. However, it appears that Angel believes the task will become widely popular. In college, where being ostentatious wins you no deals, perhaps that works. Fans, however, demand victories in the professionals. Coaches are looking for effort. Colleagues desire dedication. When they lose, dancing on TikTok isn't enough. The humorous portion comes next. Oh, she's young. Will be the defensive angel. She will discover. However, Caitlin is also young. Aaliyah Boston is as well. The majority of the Fever's roster is as well. Being young does not justify immaturity. It has to do with priorities. Basketball is Caitlin's top priority. Social media influence appears to be Angel's top priority. I'll explain it this way. Caitlin Clark would still be respected for her hard work and competitive spirit even if she averaged 0 points tomorrow. Because of acts like this, people would still doubt Angel Reese's maturity even if she averaged 20 points. That's the distinction. The "she's not Caitlin Clark" phrase is particularly powerful because of this. And the longer this continues, the more likely it is that Angel will be remembered as a sideshow rather than a celebrity. She is already viewed as a headache rather than a leader. The Sky, or whatever team trades for her, will eventually decide the drama isn't worth it if she continues to put herself before the team. Then what? She cannot regain respect by TikToking. Let's be honest now. The WNBA circus is at its best when Angel Reese performs her hurtback performance while bouncing around on TikTok. This cannot even be made up. The league, ESPN, and Twitter lawyers would already be conducting thorough investigations if Caitlin Clark had just made a mistaken sneeze. Angel, however, gets to share her brief holiday videos while her crew disintegrates in her absence. You mean priorities? Furthermore, this goes beyond a single clip. There is a trend here. The spotlight has always been more important to Angel than the scoreboard. She wasn't exactly well-liked by her teammates at LSU. There were rumors of drama, vanity, and how her brand, rather than basketball, was the main focus. And the situation with the WNBA remains unchanged. She cares more about making sure she's trending than she does about winning games. Let's just say it, look. She is not interested in playing for Chicago. The fans don't matter to her. She has little regard for her comrades. Posting a TikTok demonstrating her excellent health while still receiving team checks is what she cares about. It goes beyond selfishness. For the players that truly put forth a lot of effort each night, it's a slap in the face. Despite having less media attention than Angel, players like Melissa Smith, Lexi Hall, Kelsey Mitchell, and even league veterans bust their tail. Angel, on the other hand, is dancing on an airplane as if she had just won a championship. She didn't, save for the news flash. Her squad was defeated. They've left, and she's getting on a private jet as if she were a member of the royal family. I'm sorry to tell you, Angel, in just 2 years, Caitlin Clark has made a bigger impact than most players do in their whole careers, proving her value on the court without relying on social media stunts. While Angel Reese often makes headlines for controversy or absences, Caitlin endures tough fouls, keeps playing, and drives ticket sales with her performance. Angel is talented and resilient, but at times seems more focused on followers than basketball, leaving fans and even teammates frustrated. The league's silence only makes it worse, because fans notice and they don't forget. That's the difference between a true star who elevates the game and one who risks holding it back.